Good morning, Pirates. I'm Joshua Serrato Ramos.
And I'm Eli Bone.
We have your weekly announcements from November 17th to the 21st.
It's the last 5 weeks of the semester. It's time to start locking in. Schedule changes for next semester are now happening. Be sure to sign up for schedule changes through the counseling tab on the school website.
School changes do end at the end of the semester, so be quick to change your classes.
Good morning, Pirates. The Tiny Art Show has concluded, and the winners by the popular vote are as followed. 5th place goes to Amaya Ellis. 4th place goes to Stephanie Zamudio. 3rd place goes to Jocelyn Benitez. 2nd place is tied between Avery Eggers, Naleli Rodriguez, and Emily Valencia. 1st place is tied between Markel Etzity and Emily Alberton. Make sure to congratulate these talented artists and winners.
Hey Pirates, I'm the co-captain of the improv team, and guess what? Our season is starting. Next week on Thursday the 20th, we're having our first workshop. Now, it doesn't matter if you've never even heard of improv before, please come try out. We're gonna help teach everyone how to improvise, and then we're gonna keep having these Thursday workshops until we have the actual tryouts. It's from 2:30 to 3:30. Please show up. Thank you.
It's a big week for Pirate Athletics. Let's go check in on our teams now.
Boys, Cyprus High School, am I here today? Coach Claire. Hey, Coach Claire, can you kind of tell us how like a Cyprus supply? I know it's your first year. Kind of what to expect for like passes. So far here at Cyprus, I've really put my time. The people I've worked with, kids, both by Follies and the kids have been great year round. I've experienced this from both a opponent standpoint and then now a Cyprus Pirate myself. And it's awesome here, and the students will be great. As far as basketball, what my expectations is this year, since we're a young team, I just want to compete. I want us to go out and try to make everybody feel our ability to play with them or our pick. Where can we catch all the first game is? Our first game is at Lehigh. Our first home game will be on the 25th, Tuesday the 25th, right before Thanksgiving break. We're here, 25th year.
We'll be heading over to the next segment of our show.
Good morning, Pirates. First of all, I'm Mr. Leroy, the principal. I wanted to take a minute and talk to everybody about advisory. I know we're a little bit late in the game on getting this information to you, but there are some things that we want to make sure that you as students understand about what we're trying to get out of this. The first thing I want you to know is advisory is 100% for you. We implemented it as a system last year as a way to try to help give students time during the school day to meet with teachers when needed, to do work as needed, and to just have a little bit of an opportunity to organize themselves and make sure that you're staying on top of school. And so we're going to talk a little bit about advisory right now, and I'm going to say from the onset, I understand I'm kind of preaching to the choir. You're in advisory right now watching this, so good job. You're where you're supposed to be. The number one thing I was going to say, and we will continue to say, is go to advisory. We know we have a lot of students who are not making it to that class. We're working on that. We want you to be there because it is time designated to you to do whatever it is you need to do to get comfortable, to get set, to get situated, to stay on top of your schoolwork. And being there is the number one key. It is a graded class. You do earn credit. And so those are two things that not all students may be aware of. It is graded on a pass-fail, so it's not going to impact your GPA unless you fail the class. If you fail it, you will get an F. It will lower your GPA, and it will count towards eligibility if you're playing a sport or doing any other activity that has eligibility requirements. Passing does not help your GPA, but passing does earn you credit. And so if you do 4 years of advisory, you can earn elective credit towards helping you with graduation. And so it is an important place to be and a tool for you to use. The way we have it set up is on Mondays, you stay in your class, and you already know that. And there's a number of different things that you can be doing on that Monday. There may be a social emotional activity that your teachers want you to do. There may be a school-wide thing that we ask you to do. If you remember 2 weeks ago, we asked everybody to go into Canvas and log into the teacher surveys and do a survey for each one of your teachers. If you haven't had an opportunity to do that yet, we would still love for you to go in and do that drop-down menu and select all of your teachers and give that feedback. Something that our teachers value and that we as a school value is knowing how you feel about what's going on in your classes. We have a lot of really amazing teachers in our building, and they're committed, and we're committed as an administration to making sure that we're looking for ways to constantly improve what we're doing and as we work with you to help you learn and get the skills that you need for your future. So those surveys are really important. And then Mondays are also time for you to do a grade check. Make sure that you're staying on top of things. Look and see, is there a class that you need work in? Is there a teacher you need to talk to during the week? Set yourself some goals for the week. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is our remediation and extension window. So that's the time frame that we have set aside for teachers to work with small groups of students, or maybe medium or larger size, depending on the subject, to help you if you're struggling with a concept. Let's go get it retaught. If you're missing an assessment or you have work that you need to make up, let's go work with that teacher and get it done. So we have all of that built in. The key piece of all of it working is that the teachers are doing a pretty good job on their end of calling kids in, of filling out the spreadsheet, of notifying kids where they're supposed to go. The next key cog is you guys going where you're supposed to go, knowing where you're supposed to be, and then utilizing the time effectively. If you find yourself in advisory on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and you don't get called to go to another teacher's class, then that's just a 30-minute period of time for you to be productive. That is not a 30-minute block of time to play games on your Chromebook, to sit on your phone, to sit and chit-chat. Be productive. Do homework. At the most base, go to the library and check out a book. Every kid in the building should be doing 15 to 20 minutes of reading every single day just to help improve your reading skills. There's not a job any of you are going to go have in your future that's not going to require the ability to read and comprehend what you're reading. You're going to have instructions, you're going to have emails, you're going to have all kinds of things that you're going to need to be able to read and understand. So that time, while it may not be specifically directed towards certain things, is time for you to use to be productive. It's also time, just so you know, there's a lot of transparency here, we've asked the teachers, your advisory teachers, to be building relationships with you guys, to be getting to know you, to be your advocate, to help you set goals, to help you check on your grades, to help talk to you about what your future plans are and what we as a school can do to help you achieve that. So there's actually quite a bit of stuff that we've packed in to that advisory period. And so I appreciate the opportunity to take some time and make sure that the message of what we want it to be is getting out to you. We started this process last year, and now we're in quarter 2, and we've made some adjustments from last year to this year of how it works. But ultimately, all of those adjustments and all of that effort is we are trying to make sure that we're doing everything we can to help you. So please be in your advisory class, go where you're supposed to go, and take the opportunity to help yourself.
That wraps up this week, Pirates.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Stick to the code.